Welcome back to the final back nine of the final round at the 2025 Keeper of the Chains here at LW Clapp Park. I'm Chris Dendurent. I'm here with Lucas Deal of Discin Deals.
What's up, y'all?
And we're going to come in and we're going to show you this final stretch of this course. We're playing at Clapp Golf Course East, 8,400 foot. I'm the local tournament director here. I work real close with Mama Hickey, Christina Hickey. Man, that girl is everything that you can ask for.
She's
in
amazing.
Golf. And as far as title sponsors go, we've got the very best.
Yep, and thanks to my crew, Sean Ayton, getting out here.
Hey,
I'm
I
running
know that
Catch
guy.
Cam. I also edited, but we got to give it up to my wife, Kendra Deal. She is the one doing all the drone footage, and boy, does she make this thing look good.
Don't forget to mention local club here, Air Capital Disc Golf Club, Discin Deals, City of Wichita. They come through big.
This is Wichita's only A-Tier. This is a big deal to the city and a big deal to us as the community.
We got TJ Real. He's at -13. He's going to be on this lead card with us. Had a couple struggles early, but he's still, this guy's incredible to watch.
Yeah, absolutely. He shot that 10 down second round. Logan, our current leader, 17 under. He's still in the driver's seat.
And then Jordan Shafer with that flick, man. Smooth as can be, nicest guy. I mean, how can you have anything wrong with this guy? He's pretty cool.
It's just he's got red hair, so
Yeah.
I think that's the only thing. And
Brandon
BC out of Tulsa, legend, old man, playing with the youngins, and he's looking to make a move. He's currently in second place.
What a nice competitor, too. We got hole 10 here. Those cypress trees really get in your head right off the bat. Those trees will grab everything you can throw at them. There is a bailout. It's 405 feet. As you can see on those tree line in the back, that out of bounds goes real close to the left-hand side of the fairway. Once you get to the green, you got over a hill, undulating green.
You're right, and the green is hard. If you're on the left side of this at all, off the tee, you're probably going to skip into the creek just because of the way the hole shapes.
Very true. That's Logan Harpool. He turns it over. Looks a little disappointed in his tee shot there.
BC does this high play. He did it last year as well, and I think it's just a layup play.
I think he's playing for the 3 there. TJ throws great forehand shot. Look at that thing. Come on in there. Get close.
Oh!
Man. Almost goes in the hole. Down the hill. It's going to have a little bit of a work putt getting back up to
I
it.
think he actually hit the tree and is still within circle.
Oh, did it stay there? That's
so
true.
Pretty sick.
That's awesome. There's Jordan Shafer throwing it up there, leaving it a little bit short. Got a little bit of work to do on this putt.
Just outside. That's the scary putt right there. And
This
you
is
can
a very
see
scary putt. Logan lays
Layup.
it up pretty close. I
Layup.
don't think it goes anywhere.
Does BC layup?
BC does.
Yes.
BC
Surprising.
does. Here's
I didn't think that guy had layup in his wheelhouse.
I didn't know he knew how to do that. Jordan Shafer just outside the circle.
He can't be laying this up.
Going at
he
it.
went at it.
Went out a little bit right.
But he's still in bounds. And here is TJ. See, like I said, he got caught up in that tree. He's
hit
within
that.
circle, man.
Hit that cedar in the background. Made that birdie.
Wow. What a great two. What a great two.
That can't be one of very many birdies on that hole. This is a difficult hole. You get a lot of pars here.
9 birdies today, so we saw one of them.
We saw one of the 9 birdies today. It's fantastic. The next hole is...
Why don't we look at it again, though?
Yeah, we want to take another look
Yeah,
at it.
here's the real deal from TJ Real. Oh, my gosh, it worked out perfectly.
It's a double reel. Real squared.
And
Almost
man,
came in there.
Perfect height. Yeah, if that's a little more left, that's ace.
That's ace.
Nasty. Hole 11, sponsored by Knockwood Park. You've heard me talk about this course all year. If you haven't played, go to that website, take a look at that course, do yourself a favor and get out there.
Hole 11, par 3, 320 feet, 6th hardest hole. Nothing but trees in the way. You got an alley to the right, but the creek cuts you off. Out to the left, you're not going to get there most of the time on a flick because the grass is so Velcro. If you get down here, if you make a great shot, you've got a peninsula of a green. No, not any part of this green other than the front is 30 feet. TJ's going flick on this. Hits the tree, lands in the middle of what's the fairway there.
And Logan here up the gut, and he hits the tree too. That's just the one you got to beat. As long as you can beat that first tree, you're at least going to have either a pitch up or a bird. But that's 2 in a row that have been bad.
And there's your Velcro.
Yep, 1000%. The ceiling on this is very, very low, so you have to throw something hard and just hope that it stops.
There's your shot.
And that, you're right. And see right there, the Velcro grass didn't let him go out of bounds. That is so good.
On hard pan, that's in the creek. Great shot by Jordan there. Up shot, coming in from Logan Harpool, left himself about a 15-footer. TJ Reel, after hitting that tree, kicked out real hard left into the fairway. Throwing an upshot, backhand upshot. Looked like a Toro to me a little bit.
Yeah, that's there. Yeah, the thing is with the way TJ played that, if he didn't hit that tree, he's probably going to have a look.
Yeah. And Brandon Cawthorne,
just
jump putt, upshot. TJ for his par.
Yeah, we should see some pars here. If the TJ's the furthest one out, we'll see some pars. And Shafe with that awesome drive should get the 2. We got to call out. There was 8 birdies on this hole, so
there are, like I said before, there are 2 routes to it. There's a genuine hyzer route that you flirt with the creek on, and then there's the left. Jordan showed us that there's a dead straight route at it too. So there are 3 routes.
And I think Logan did the straight line last year and nailed it.
Nailed it, right.
I think that might be the play. That's the only birdies I've seen.
Right.
Speaking of birdies, let's look at this.
What a real deal this is. I'm going to make it even more impressive in that that tree didn't allow us to trim it as much as we would have wanted to.
So kudos to Shafe for getting low on that one.
Hole 12, par 4, 775 feet. 7th hardest hole on the golf course. You want to get off the tee pad here, be off to the right-hand side of the fairway so you can attack this green. If you're off to the left, you're giving up a stroke almost every time.
Yeah, and this hole, one of the longest on the course. We're going to get into a stretch of fairly long holes here.
This green is not easy either.
No, but let's look at this chase card check-in. This is 2 chase cards away. Jonathan Fletcher shooting 2 down on the round for birdie on this hole. He knocks it in. What's that score, Duck?
Looks to me like Jonathan has made up a lot of ground. He's -4 through 12 holes. He's in 2nd place. He's caught himself up to tied for 2nd place at -16.
Okay.
Leading off this is Jordan Shafer. Jordan's going to throw the flick out there. He's going to probably flex it in fairway.
Missed the
this
flex.
This is a bomb. He didn't turn it up to the flex. Ends up in the tree, and that is not a great place to be.
No. You're happy with par from there.
TJ, one of the big hitters out here. He's crushing this shot.
Wow.
Just down the middle, throwing that right-hand flex up on top of that hill. There's a little undulation there. If you can get on top of that, you can get to that green in 2, generally.
Yeah, that was sweet.
Smooth, left to right, still carrying right. He's not going to be happy with that. It turned up a bit on him right there.
Yeah, that wind playing with these discs.
Yes, it's really moving him out there.
So, BC here, Quasar in hand. And he didn't get the turn on it either, it doesn't look like. That's not trouble of going left, but it's going to pinch off his angle into the green.
He's not going to have much of a shot to get to that green unless he pulls off something pretty miraculous. Logan doesn't turn that up. He's up the fairway another 100 feet, but he still gets down there.
It doesn't look like it mattered. Huge tree. That was probably OB, Duck.
Could have been OB. Definitely would have been down the creek. Not as easy a putt. This is where Jordan Shafer ended up, and he just had to play out from there.
Oh my gosh, look at him. He is upset. That just went right OB.
OB. I happened to be down there on the golf cart when he threw that shot, and I thought there was no way he was going to get close to me out of that tree.
Yeah.
Cawthorne plays a safe shot back into the fairway. TJ's going for his birdie here.
And that's just a stock shot. It's just got to settle down.
And he puts it pretty close, but that green is – the video coverage just doesn't do that justice.
No, it never shows the elevation properly.
Yeah.
But TJ still in prime position. Shafe, after the unfortunate OB stroke, puts it close.
That was a really unlucky bounce for him down there by the golf cart too.
Yeah. And BC just gonna
laying
lay
up, taking his par.
That's what you got to do on this green if you didn't get close enough. But Logan, an opportunity to extend his lead.
And leaves a little left low.
That is one that you really couldn't anticipate out of Logan. He's making that 9 out of 10 times.
Yes.
Let's see if TJ can capitalize on his birdie.
Bingo, right in the middle. Great putt. Logan's going to tap out. Not happy with that shot. Going to have a little bit of a walk across the bridge back there to think about it and fix it for the next hole.
Yep, exactly right.
Bogey for Shafer. Unfortunate out of bounds out of that tree, because it was actually an incredible shot to get to where I was off of that, and it just leaked out.
Yeah. And hole 13, sponsored by Heiser Nuts. Chris Smith, a.k.a. Smitty, a.k.a. the one-time world champ, does so much for the Wichita disc golf community. Hit him up for all your disc golf needs.
Hole 13, par 3, fourth hardest hole here. Average .32 over par, 530 feet long hole. Last year's winner, Keenan, birdied this from downtown.
The birdie
drive.
The birdie's hard.
The birdie is hard here. This is a hole that we've considered making a par 4 multiple times, and I don't think it's there.
I think it would be a very soft par 4.
I think so too.
I think the par's easy, but getting that distance, and this looks like it's pumped.
He crushed this shot. If he hits that sidewalk, he's parked.
Yes. Yeah, and that's the thing. He's parked, or he might trickle even into the
He
creek.
could go into the creek left as it goes down the left-hand side of the fairway. Logan here just pumps one over, turns it up a bit. He's going to be easy 3 from there. As you can see, they're starting to build a crowd to watch these guys. Brandon Cawthorne,
And this
he
one
turned it up. And
that could be trouble street.
Well, I'm going to tell you that he got really lucky there. He got really lucky there because that tree saved him from going down that street. And that, folks, is a fantastic flick.
Yeah, it is.
He played that really well, and he's in great shape for a par.
This is the tough place that BC's in.
Yes, it is. Throws a flick around
goes
the tree.
Outside. That's cool.
Just nails the upshot.
Wow, what a shot.
Wonderful shot. This also is on a little bit of a ridge, this green.
Yep. Logan just taking his medicine. He didn't get that over to the left enough off the drive, so he didn't really have a bid.
Jordan Shafer has a mild bid here. Going to lay up.
Yep.
Probably a smart play because the grass doesn't grow underneath there, and if you get a skip, it just goes away. TJ going after the birdie.
Kind of a half bid. Yeah, it was that's a scary one to run.
Well, the creek's there, and it's probably only about 35 feet.
Yeah.
So.
All right, so we should see some tap outs for pars for everyone. That was a good recovery shot by BC. Want to give a shout out to Bennett Domeland and Simeon Davenport for getting the 2s on that hole. Wow. And I guarantee with how far they throw, they were probably pretty close, Duck.
They were real close. Those 2 can bomb. This hole is right within their range of getting that 2. Those are the guys that keep this from being a par 4.
Exactly. So blame them.
Here we are, hole 14, par 5, the first easiest hole. This is where we gave you a break on a monster long hole, 863 feet. And it doesn't show on the video here, but this is significantly uphill. It's probably 15 feet between the basket and the tee box, maybe even more because this is an elevated green up here. But you'll see a lot of good long throwing players crush it long. Jonathan Fletcher, once again, he's a big thrower, putting it out there, got the eagle.
Tie him up for the lead. He's just ahead. So now Logan needs to follow suit.
So we got TJ on the box, big thrower here, wants to turn it up, sail it down that fairway, might have turned it a little too much, and he just powered it just a little too long.
Yep. And here is Logan. I don't know if he's score watching, but It's a tied up at the top. He needs to crush this, and he put that in a great spot.
That's about as good as you can do as far as getting it up that fairway. That's a really great shot. Cawthorne following up. Throws that, once again, he throws that quasar, hoping it comes out. Don't turn it too much. I think he got saved there again, didn't he?
He did, but he did turn it again.
Yep, he turned her over just a little bit.
But he's on the right side. The thing is as hard as the last hole is to birdie, this one is a very easy birdie. So a soft 5 versus the hard 3 on the last hole.
They kind of even each other out there. And Jordan overcooked his drive there and followed it up with not his favorite upshot. TJ Reel pumping out that second shot, making it look easy to throw it a long, long way. Actually goes left and almost long of the hole on his second shot.
From very out of position, too, honestly.
Yep.
And BC in the middle, that's going to be an easy up and down for birdie. But Logan still has an opportunity here to
retake his lead.
Retake the lead and even take it by more.
Extend it, yeah.
Yep. Because I think that's in the circle. I didn't think we saw from my catch cam position, but he's in the circle. Shafer is as well. Great shots by both of them.
Cawthorne really wants this shot.
He needs this to get up and down for birdie.
You can kind of see how much uphill he's got to throw here, too. And look at this.
And just put it right there.
Nails it.
And
this
TJ.
For an eagle. Jordan Shafer left is short for the birdie. He's still going to get that par. He's a little upset with himself. He knows he gave away a stroke there.
Yep, absolutely. And Logan for the eagle. And that's a big one.
And that's a big eagle.
Extend his lead by 2.
We have on that hole? Does it
we
say?
had 10 eagles today.
Yeah, that's a little soft. We may have to look at that for next year.
Hey, I don't think anyone is upset.
Or you can have a gift, players.
Yeah, that makes it fun. 2-stroke swings.
Yeah.
Everyone's got the opportunity, and you kind of feel like if you're not getting the eagle, you're probably losing some strokes anyway.
Could be. Hole 15. Hardest hole on the golf course, .68 over par. Love it or hate it hole for most everybody here.
Everyone.
The sidewalks on both sides are out of bounds. Everybody who misses the OB complains. Everybody who makes the OB loves the hole.
Yeah. And I will say, the nice thing about this hole is if you take the forehand, which Logan's just going to do the layup, which I think this is always his play. He just got a 2-stroke lead. That's probably the right play.
It is.
And right here, like TJ here, if you go out wide on this forehand, a lot of times you will stop because of the Velcro. But he got it too high.
Unlucky, hit the tree, rolls out of bounds. He was headed for inbounds. Now, Cawthorne. Wow.
Up the gut.
Up the gut.
Oh, man.
What a play.
That's what I'm talking about with the
What
Velcro.
a play.
That was a very, very fast disc. That could have easily skipped OB, but that grass a lot of times will stop it.
Jordan Shafer throwing that high left to right on the flick, trying to bring it back in bounds. He clears everything, goes out of bounds to the right.
Yeah, the high play is just, it's so hard because of how that green narrows there at that pinch point. And
Logan throws it into the tree.
You know, this is a very easy shot for Logan. This is his play every time. So that was a little uncharacteristic. And he shorted that one, Duck.
Yeah, that one is. He had to get under that pine tree, and he didn't give it enough height to get there. And the wind outside also knocked him down.
Yeah.
Jordan's laying it up from there. TJ's playing for his par here. And just leaves it a little bit short.
And Logan for the
hits
bogey
the band.
save.
Hits the band. Everything he's thrown has been going down. He leaves one up to play for that, it looked like.
And that was a tailwind putt, and it didn't drop it at all.
Didn't go down at
that's
all.
why I hate tailwinds. They're unpredictable. BC, an
gets
amazing
the birdie. Gets the birdie.
Duck, 5 birdies today.
5 birdies.
BC was one of them, and what a clutch moment for BC. Noah Fouquet, Josiah Davenport, Justin Farrell, and Troy Smart also got the 2. Logan going to take the double.
Pretty rare air.
Yep. Logan takes the double. That's going to push him down, and Brandon Cawthorne now 18 under. But let's look at that real deal.
This shot, 4 foot off the ground, out of his hand.
When you designed this, is this the line you're expecting people to play?
I wanted to give everybody exactly this line that they are comfortable with, and make them make the best shot of their round late in the round.
Well, that was huge. That was
huge.
Hole 16. Let's jump into it, Duck.
Yeah. Hole 16 is one of the easiest holes out here, in my opinion. 5th easiest hole, but by the time that you get here and you played all this distance, you're running out of steam a little bit. So it's a par 3, 329 feet. Should be a birdie for most of these guys.
And here is Fletcher up ahead. We just know Logan took a double, BC with the bird, and Fletch with the bird, and that's going to put him in the outright lead.
Outright lead. He just took the lead from the chase card.
Yeah, from the chase. Dylan Spellman up there too. BC also tied with Spellman, and BC puts that close.
He pins it. He skips out a little bit, but he threw a great shot. TJ throwing similar shot. Looks like that late in the round gets him a little bit here. He leaves it short into that tree.
And he's in it. It's not coming down.
Jordan Shafer.
No 2 meter rule in effect.
No 2 meter rule in effect.
We're not California.
Off the sidewalk, looks a little short. Really good shot, gets it to stick close.
Yeah.
Didn't know that guy had a backhand.
Yeah, see, he can do it. He needs to trust in it more.
Nice and smooth, easy shot.
Here's
Logan
someone.
Harpool attacking the basket, and that's pretty good shot.
That's a good bounce back right there.
Yeah, way to come back off of that.
TJ from the tree.
Good putt.
Good job.
I actually clapped off of that, TJ.
Yeah. True, he really did clap, TJ.
Should be some cleanups going on here. BC
that's
for
big.
the putt. Man,
So
this guy is
tie
nails.
him up with Fletcher at the top.
He's tied with Fletcher at the top.
Logan should put his in. Shafe just does.
Yep.
He's a little off pace for the win, but
He's one back now.
vying for position. Logan now one back, and Cade Kohlmeyer in the background being a real creeper. Our Hole 17 sponsor is Disc Unlimited. Out of Harrington, Kansas, they provide so many discs for tournaments, hot stamps. Reach out to them. They're amazing people.
Now we're on to hole 17, the par 4, 600 foot, 3rd easiest hole on the golf course. We gave you a break after several hard holes going into the back. It's .45 under par. These guys should have no problem birdieing this. Problem it gets to is that creek really takes up a lot of the fairway. You have to make a decision. These guys have no problem clearing that creek with power, though.
Yeah, I would say anyone in the pro field, you can probably make that. But here is Fletcher ahead,
Yet again,
and this is looking like his 3rd shot for birdie.
bingo, he made it.
He got it.
Neg 8 on the round.
That's a great round. And here on 18 as well, since he was 2 cards ahead.
-9.
Thank you to Tyson Buffington for grabbing that coverage for us. And looks like he's in the clubhouse at 21 down.
21 down.
So that means BC is going to have to birdie out. Logan is going to have to get a birdie and an eagle
or
some
an eagle,
type. Yep.
right?
And BC, that's early.
BC lets it out early. Luckily, he has the power to clear that creek. It kind of opens up a little bit down there, gives you a little bit of a breakdown towards the left. TJ throwing that big Anheuser.
Oh, wow.
And he mashes it.
That's going to turn me.
Carries out of bounds, does it?
No.
No, he stays in. That's great.
Yeah, that's big distance.
That's a huge shot.
That's what Logan's going to have to do here as well.
A little bit low. Shafe's no problem. He'll clear that, won't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a piece of cake.
And here's
Logan
Logan.
Harpool. And
Put a good
easy
move.
distance. Get across. Come on.
Probably wanted a little higher to gain a
Yeah.
little bit more distance.
Yeah,
but
he sure did.
He can have a throw in from there. Yeah.
Up shot from BC coming in. He's parked. He should make that. It's got a little pressure to it. Because
Yeah, a little bit further
on.
than he wants to be, probably with the pressure on the line. Let's see here for Shafe. You know what disc he has.
Yep.
AVRX3, you know it's in the bullseye.
Beautiful shot. Beautiful shot. Logan Harpool, up shot.
And
Leaves
Kinda.
it right there.
Yeah.
Easy up. He should make that no
I
problem.
wonder if he knew he had to throw it in, or maybe he's just going for the eagle on the next hole, because the next hole's eagleable too.
It is eagleable. TJ Real going for the super long birdie, giving it a little bit of a run. Leaves it right there. Or, sorry, not birdie, but eagle it would have been.
Yeah, eagle. And this is for birdie and a big one.
This is a big putt.
He needs this one and the next one. And he
Boom.
got that one.
One down, one to go, Brandon. Big putt for Logan Harpool.
Yep. And we also had Dylan ahead of us. He was on the chase card. He was in second. And let's see kind of where he finishes up here. We'll check that here on the next hole. But that's a star frame by our card.
Star frame again.
Full constellation, baby.
That is.
Our Hole 18 sponsor is Just Send It Disc Dies. Kara Decker does an amazing job with her dies. Go ahead and check out the website to see her selection of dies.
Hole 18, finishing hole on the east side of the golf course. It says it's the second easiest hole here. It doesn't play that way for me. It's 535 feet par 4, average -5. For the guys that have the flick, you throw it out to the left, let it come back in, work to the basket, get a 3, take your birdie.
The eagle play is over the top with something, a forced flex.
Forced flex.
And it looks like Cawthorne's going to look at it.
He's looking at that shot, playing that backhand shot, big throw over the top.
Yeah. And if you check out this leaderboard there, Dylan Spellman in the clubhouse at -20. So currently tied for second with BC. BC ended up pretty short there, going to be in the trees. And TJ looking to do that same line way up top. And that one was a little bit better. I'm out of position at catch cam, so this is going to be all Sean here.
Jordan Shafer throwing the flick out to the left-hand side. Going to come up that fairway. Again, this is a tremendously uphill shot. It doesn't appear to be from where you're at, but you have to go uphill about 15 feet.
You do. And I am shocked Logan did not go over the top. He tried to go for the piss missile down the middle and hit something early. That's going to take his chances of eagle probably out of play unless he has a miraculous throw in. But pressure here for BC. He has the potential to throw it in to win or get it close to try to secure the playoff.
Throws that flick, brings it out left to right of the basket, and almost goes in the hole.
Man, if he dunks that, that's over.
That's over. That's the game. But now he's got a little bit of a knee knocker into this wind, and that's an elevated green, 20-footer with a little bit of wind. Nice flick shot from Jordan Shafer here. Yep. Puts it close. Should be able to clean that up pretty easily.
And we missed Logan's. He just pitched up, so he was just happy with just getting in the clubhouse.
TJ's going for that last birdie.
Ooh.
Right under the basket.
That may have been eagle.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Here's birdie putt. Logan Harpool.
Yeah, he was way out of position over there.
Left or short left.
Yep. So
no problem. He'll end it with a par.
Finish with 19 down. Put him in third place.
Jordan Shafer with the birdie to end on gets him to 17.
All right. And here we go. Big one, big moment. BC to tie it up and force a playoff.
Great putt. Wow. Dead center. And from here, it looks like it's a very close putt, but there was a lot of wind howling at that time. That was a very difficult putt.
Yep, huge to force the playoff. Logan going to finish with the par.
Finishing 19 down.
TJ, super solid round. 18,
great birdie.
Not as good as he would want to be,
18.
But Duck, we're going to a playoff, and you're letting people know right here who going first.
Yep. We're talking to them about...
Since he had the hot round, he's going first, right?
He's going to go first.
And second hardest hole, Duck.
Fantastic hole. Downhill through the gap to an elevated green. These guys are going to be tested to their limits to try and get this. They've already played 18 holes today, and now they're going to be pushed on the second hardest hole.
If we don't see a winner decided on this hole, they're just going 2, 3, 4, 5.
All the way through.
All through. All right, so let's see what happens here. Fletcher on the box first.
Fletcher on the box first. He had the hot round. As you can see, the wind's really picked up a little bit. Smashes a drive right down the middle.
Yeah,
gets the good lift.
Maybe too good of a lift, though.
He's out there 35, 40 foot.
Yeah.
Puts the pressure on BC. Try to get down that middle of that fairway, all the way across there.
And here it is.
Really good ending hole here.
And Quasar out of BC.
Also, just crushes
made it through the gap, but that's got to fade.
It's coming. He's bringing it back in just inside.
Just inside of circle
That's a
huge left to right wind. Fletcher going to have a headwind putt here.
He's got a headwind putt. That's an elevated basket. This is really difficult.
Big moment. And there's the wind.
Wind got him a little bit up the hill.
And honestly, that's going to leave him a tester for the comeback.
He's got a little bit of...
BC do you lay up if you're BC?
If I lay up if I'm duck. These guys are better than I am.
Well, here we go. BC, he's thinking about it too long to be laying up.
Lets it go. Wow. Dead center. The pressure putt. Couldn't see a better smile out of this guy. Happier than anything to see it. And a very, very difficult basket to make that type of a putt in that wind. Pleasantries with Jonathan. I get the opportunity to congratulate this guy.
Keeper of the Chase champion, Brandon Cawthorne.
What a tournament, Duck.
We love hosting this every year.
So, and if you didn't hear Cawthorne, as he mentioned there, his very first A-Tier MPO win, and we're going to chat with him now.
All right.
All right, everyone. I am here with the 2025 Keeper of the Chains MPO champion, Mr. Brandon Cawthorne. How's that sound?
Oh, that sounds great.
A-Tier, first one of your career in the MPO, is that correct?
Yeah, first MPO A-Tier win, and it came kind of hard. We had to battle down the stretch and then go into a playoff. I was able to connect on a tough putt.
Yeah.
On the first playoff hole.
What a battle, my man. And I mean, you've probably tried. I mean, you could play with the 40s, right?
Yeah, I'm 41, so I've been playing MP40 pretty successfully, but I was on a mission to get an A-Tier win in MPO because it's always eluded me.
Yeah. Well, congratulations. I will tell you, did you know the score coming down the stretch? Are you a score watcher?
Not really. I knew that I was in it. I knew what we were doing on our card, and it wasn't great, but I checked the score after my upshot on 18 because it didn't really change any of the plays down the stretch. Okay. It's birdie or die. Yep. And so I threw my upshot. I got a skip there on the 18's green.
Yep.
Put me at about 20 or 25 feet. And so I checked scores just to see if I could lay up because I was getting some mixed reads on people around, like giving me like, let's go, you know. And,
yeah.
And so I didn't know if I'd be able to lay up, which I absolutely would have. But it turns out I had to make it because Jonathan Fletcher shot one better than me, and he was one off of me.
Yeah, and he had a great round coming down the stretch too, and he was chase card,
right.
and pushed all the way into the playoff. Yeah. Tell me your feelings, the emotions, how you're feeling on hole one for that playoff.
You know, I had more nerves teeing off originally whenever we first started the round than I did during the playoff because I'd already settled in and kind of found my flow. It was more about how taxed I was. Like my legs were just waxed, and so I was having to make some adjustments on angles. And, it was a lot of golf played this weekend, and a 3-round A-Tier with 2 rounds on Saturday, and my legs were toast.
Yeah, and did you get any practice rounds in?
I did, yeah. So
you have to add that in too.
Yeah, what I did this year that I screwed up last year. Last year was my first time playing these courses. I'd played Oak before, but not the 2 courses here at Clapp. And I played all 3 of them the Friday before the event because I didn't know there were 2 courses here at Clapp.
Okay.
And so I came up Thursday with my son, Scott Adams. And and we got in 2 practice rounds Thursday, had a real light practice round on Friday, and then it was just relax and try to get energy.
It paid off, dude.
Yeah.
Big congratulations.
Thank you.
Did you, on that final putt, let's talk about that. So I think it was a left to right wind.
Head left to
right,
yeah.
right? Fletcher still had a decent putt that he would have had to make. Did you think about laying that up at all, or
No.
did you know?
No.
I'm gonna put the pedal to the metal and win this thing
So whenever I assume this is going to be attached to the coverage.
at the very end.
Right. So with the elevated basket, laying up, you don't even want to lay it up under it because you can't reach over the cage to grab the disc or drop the disc in.
Yeah.
And he had missed his first birdie attempt and had almost the same length that I did. I was maybe a foot further out than he was, if we're trusting the line that was painted for the circle. So I didn't think about laying it up at all because if I miss, it's going to put me probably at a better range away from the basket to give me an angle to be able to make the putt.
Yeah, that's right there. That's veteran knowledge. You've done it. You've finally successfully taken down the MPO A-Tier. And
very happy.
Congratulations, my man.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thanks for being out and filming us. I got to thank my sponsors, Millennium Golf Discs. I was throwing exclusively Millennium out here, except for my approach discs, ABR X3s and Toros. And I could trust them. It didn't matter what the wind was doing. If I was throwing it well, it was flying well. And then I've got to thank Disc Link and Villain Disc Golf. They're out of Tulsa. They're a branding company putting on tournaments and stuff now. And then Worldies grip socks as well. So,
Okay. Yeah. All right, my man. Again, congratulations, and we'll see you back in the studio.
What a phenomenal interview from a phenomenal champion, Brandon Cawthorne. Wow, what a finish. 2025 Keeper of the Chains, that's one for the books, man. Cawthorne, 21. Jonathan Fletcher tied him and on down the road.
Shout out Simeon Davenport, hot round 10 under on
10
that course.
down, holy cow.
Good shooting, Simeon. And if you haven't, please subscribe. Like the video, ring that bell for notifications. We'd love to have you. We'll see you on the next one. Duck, thanks again.
Thanks for having me.
And take care. Bye-bye now.